Hi, this is Matt Bose from StartOnlineFast.com, and today on our line I have John Thornhill, who is a very successful internet marketer from UK. In this session, he is going to tell us how he would start online again absolutely from scratch. So let me ask you the question of this interview series. How would you start making $100 a day from scratch with no reputation, contacts in 30 days or less? All what you have is a computer with an internet connection and $300. So could you
Okay,
give us the main concept of what would you do?
okay, Matt. It's actually, that can be an easy question answer and a hard question answer at the same time. There is many ways to start making money online. Now, I'm going to assume you know absolutely nothing about internet marketing. You have no websites online, absolutely nothing, just like you said. And I'm going to walk you through what I teach my students. So I'm going to give you what's called a 30-day plan. Um, hopefully, while it's hard to explain, over a call what I would do, hopefully the methods will make sense. So the very first thing you need to do is get a domain name and get hosting. Now, it goes without saying that if you want to be successful online, you know you're going to have websites online. So you need a hosting plan so you can actually store those websites online. Now, what I recommend my students do when they buy their first domain is to try to buy your name. Okay, so for my example, I would go online, I would try and look for johnthornhill.com. So that's what you want to try and do. You want to try and buy your name followed by .com. Now, obviously, it's not always possible, especially if your name's something like John Smith or David Jones, common names. So then what you have to try and do is look for ways to, ways you can have your name still, but maybe make it look a little different. So maybe you will go for my example, John-Thornhill.com. Now I can tell you John-Thornhill.com and John-Thornhill.com aren't available because I've already bought them. But so if they were taken by someone else, then I'd be looking at other ways. Now you will initially be using your domain to install a blog. So another alternative could be your first name, your last name, followed by the word blog. JohnThornhillBlog.com. Okay, so that will be the first thing you need to do. So you acquire a domain, you get some web hosting, and then the next thing I tell my students to do is set up an email address. Something that sounds professional. So you could have john@johnthornhill.com or admin@johnthornhill.com or personal@johnthornhill.com in my case. I think that looks a lot more professional than just something like a Yahoo address or a Hotmail address or a Google mail address. So that's the first things I have my students do. I don't know if you want to add to that, Matt, at all, but that's the first step.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and to get all 10 training sessions absolutely free, just click on that link below. And remember that we are not going to make this available forever, because we actually sell this for $30 every day, and now you can get it for free, but this is a very time limited offer. So make sure that you click on the link below and download all 10 training sessions.